Welcome to my latest case, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to Adventure Game, dear Hannah, here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person who knows where we're going is Laurie Gerard. That's the young woman who invited everyone. Actually, she didn't really invite me. She invited Frank and Joe Hardy, and they invited me. And I've always wanted to join forces with the Hardy Boys. I just hope this doesn't turn out to be another one of Laurie's silly attempts to grab publicity. Some people can be a little too rich and a little too famous for their own good.
All aboard!
Wish me luck. Love, Nancy.
Well, people, now that our little orientation tour is over, let's get started. Okay, I, again, am Laurie Gerard, and the first thing I want to do is thank you all for coming. John Gray. I am so thrilled that you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlena Purcell. I cannot tell you how much I adore those romance novels you write. Your characters just seem so real. And all that stuff you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci. Only the most famous police detective in the country. And then there's Frank and Joe Hardy. They're amateur detectives. My dad and their dad are old friends. And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend? Natalie?
Nancy. Nancy Drew?
Whatever. All right. I'll bet you're wondering where we're going. Well, we're going to Copper Gorge, Colorado. Why? To solve the mystery of what happened to Jake Hurley, the man who originally owned this train. Because, see, one day in 1903, his train, this train, was found in a place called Blue Moon Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert. Only the engineer was on board, and he was dead.
Is this real?
As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from the face of the earth. Oh, and two more things. Before he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world. And the train he owned, this train, his wife Camille died on it while they were going to the gold fields. It was rumored to be haunted.
She's gone.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world?
Hey, what's going on?
She just disappeared.
People should never go tampering with things they don't understand.
Oh, brother.
It's okay. Everybody just stay calm. No need to panic. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Well, Nancy, you're up on all that social etiquette stuff. What are you supposed to do when your hostess vanishes into thin air?
If I don't seem concerned, it's because I'm not. Laurie Gerard is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
I think her disappearing like that is just some kind of publicity.
So you think her disappearing like that is just some kind of publicity stunt?
I just think she couldn't resist showing off in front of all of us minor celebrities. What was your name again?
Nancy Drew. You and I have actually met. Sort of. I called you not too long ago when I was at Shadow Ranch. You gave me some information about Dirk Valentine.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
You remember me?
You remember me?
No.
Ew. What else do you know about Jake Hurley? Or have you ever met Laurie's other guests before? What else do you know?
Have you ever met Laurie's other guests before?
Psst, Nancy! Come here.
Excuse me for a second.
Hey, Nance.
Where have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the room in the car that used to be Camille's and didn't come out again. I could hear all these weird noises coming from inside.
After John Gray, he went straight to the room.
Did you talk to him?
I was just about to go in, but the next thing I know, Joe's got my arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here, babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
He found something on the floor right where Lori was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put it in his pocket. Then he left.
Did you see what it was?
When I tried to talk to him, he just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, "I'm on the job here, Junior, so just go back to the playground and stay out of the way." In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime. We do a lot of undercover work for them.
Wonder Cop's probably never even been undercover.
Joe, let it go. What'd Charlena have to say?
She thinks Lori is faking this whole disappearance thing.
She's not the only one.
How can you say that? You heard Lori scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe. Especially girls whose fathers have given them acting lessons along with everything else they've ever wanted.
What about you, Nancy? What do you think?
I kind of agree with Frank.
You've got to be kidding.
I think I agree with Frank. Do you think maybe one of Lori's other guests?
Do you think maybe one of Lori's other guests is in on her disappearance?
It's certainly possible.
From the way she talked, it didn't sound like she knew any of them.
Maybe that's what she wanted us to think.
Or maybe that's what one of them wanted her to think.
Well, whether Lori disappeared by force or by choice, what we've got to do now is find her.
Absolutely.
Save her.
Has anyone talked to the engineer?
Not that I know of.
Then I'm going to head up front and tell him what's happened. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Good idea. In the meantime, we'll take another look around in here.
Great. Catch you later.
Okay. So we're on a train this whole time. Pictures? His phone has pictures? Damn. Oh, is this the game where you can like start taking photos? When was this game made? Like what year? I'm curious. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. When was last train to made? Oh, 2005. So this is right when phones started having cameras. I was also in 5th grade. I remember that. Flippy fins, freshly canned salmon, fresh from a hand from the deep. Wholesome, satisfying, fancy sake. Okay. We're on a train. That's kind of cool, like how fancy it is. Like, I wonder if trains like this actually still exist. Wait, we're on a train, right?
This door goes outside. Opening it now would not be a good idea.
It's just small. Well, of course it's gonna be small, but... Ah! Oh my god. Let's not die yet, please. Whoa.
Pretty. Looks like some kind of gemstone.
Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction. I predict that we're gonna take this guy at some point in the game.
This must have been the sleeping car.
This is pretty cool. So this game kind of reminds me. So I went for my birthday. I went to Scottsdale, Arizona, and loved it. It was so fun. And there's a bar there where you literally get to. It's like a theater-esque kind of like bar area. There's 3 different like venues that you go in, and one of them is a train car from like the 1920s, like speakeasy era, and it was just the coolest thing ever. Like the bar, like they made it feel like you were walking inside a train, and then there were windows with like buildings passing by, like animated, but it looked pretty real, and it was like rainy and like cozy, and like everything that they served you, like the cocktails and stuff, were served in like vintage, like little teacups, like very ornate, like just it was beautiful. It was designed really well. Just it was so fun. And then the other one that we went to, which was across the way, was like a like Aztec jungle themed bar, and you're like on a ship, like traveling to like jungles and like islands and stuff like that. And like the windows that you see are like the ocean and like islands and like Aztec sculptures and sand and beaches. It was really cool. It just feels like you're really on a ship or you're really on a train car. It was the coolest bar I've ever been to.
I need 4 numbers to unlock this, and there's, what, 10,000 possible combinations? Guessing could take me a while.
Oh, this side doesn't have... This side doesn't have a green eye.
Better not mess with that puppy.
Well, that's for an emergency. Okay. Ooh, a puzzle. Okay, this is probably... I feel like this is probably one of the easiest puzzles I've ever seen in a Nancy Drew game. You just have to rotate it. I mean, I'm sure people have solved this a lot faster than I have. Wait. How do you rotate it? Oh, there you go. Right click. I think it's... Ooh. Yeah, I have to figure out... Oh, we're copying... Oh, okay. High image. Okay. We're almost there. Oops. We miss it. These two get switched. Yeah, I would love to go to another bar like that. That has to be it. That's... Oh, wait. This... Yeah, literally easiest Nancy Drew puzzle that I've ever solved in my life. If you have ever played Nancy Drew games before, you would know that for
Left
sure.
pickaxe and lamp with buell for safekeeping. To open what's closed, lead is the key. Or is it lead is the key?
Left pick, axe, and lamp. Open what's closed, lead is lead? Don't know what lead means. Wait, did she say lead or lead? Okay, so this takes us to the bar area. Wait, is there another area? Let me see. What is the hardest puzzle that you ever had to solve in a Nancy Drew game? For me, I feel it was in Phantom of Venice. That was so hard. Ooh, look at this. Look at this part of the train. Oh. I like how it's decorated. The design is really cool. Very vintage style.
Hey,
Ah!
Nancy, right?
You scared me for a second. I thought I was being reprimanded. You got a better memory
You've got a
than our
better
hostess.
memory than our hostess.
Who doesn't? Amateur detective, huh? Ever thought about becoming a real detective? You know, like me?
Also, this is literally... Sorry, side note. I digress. This is literally my favorite drink ever. It has like a hint of caffeine in it. I normally can't do caffeine, but it has a hint of caffeine in it. Really good for gaming. Okay, amateur detective, huh? Ever thought about becoming a real detective? You know, like me. Oh, so you're a real detective, sir. Is this Pino Balducci or whatever? I remember some of you guys were talking about him last stream. Or one of the previous streams. You mean becoming a police detective?
You mean become a police detective? No, I never have.
It's a great job, you know. I love it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
I love it. You have heard about those... Yeah.
Tell me about them.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. FBI had no idea who the perps were. But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
I heard they stalked because you accidentally rear-ended them.
You heard wrong. You see, Nancy, when somebody does something really remarkable in this country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear them down. Reporters, late-night comedians, even some of my fellow officers, all have been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous. Anyway, you should look around in here. Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
I understand that you found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Do you think it had anything to do with Lori's disappearance?
Nah, probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
May I see it?
Sure, in fact, here, keep it. Wear it around your neck or something. That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it
It is
to
Tino
you.
Balducci.
The Tino Balducci.
The Tino.
Oh, thank you.
What else can I do for you?
I don't know. Everyone in the chat, when I was playing White Wolf of Icicle Creek, everyone in the chat was like talking about him and like how infamous he is. What else can I do for you? What do you think happened to Lori?
So, what do you think happened to Lori?
Well, she could have been kidnapped. She could have been tossed off the train. She could be hiding from us. But I obviously won't know which until I've gathered all the facts.
When do you think that will be?
I'll know the facts when I know the facts. The truth can't be rushed, you know.
Have you had a chance to talk to Charlena Purcell?
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
What about John Gray?
The ghost guy? Total quack. Only reason I talked to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Don't mention it.
Okay, it looks like we have the periodic table.
Looks like an old-fashioned cigar box. Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
Ooh, okay. So obviously there's a sequence that goes to this. Gemstone. How to identify them? Sorry, I sneezed. Okay. Gemstones and how to identify them. Gemstones include any number of crystalline rocks, which, when cut and polished, can be used as jewelry. Their commercial value usually depends on how rare they are, although beauty is certainly a factor as well. Because gemstones are more often, more often than not, found by accident when it behooves miners, prospectors, and even farmers to be able to recognize them, for the earth holds many natural treasures, but only for those who know what to look for. Quartz. Quartz is one of the most abundant minerals on earth. Crystalline quartz is a composite of six-sided prisms which have grown together in a process called twinning. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Also, well, never mind. Crystalline quartz is a composite of six-sided prisms. Okay. Sometimes the crystals grow at right angles to each other, but more frequently, two crystals grow from a common prism face, or several crystals grow into each other so that the corner of one penetrates the face of another. Amethyst. Amethyst is a crystalline quartz that is lilac to deep purple in color. The deeper the color, the more valuable it is. I actually didn't know that these gemstones. Citrine. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Citrine? A form of quartz that is rich golden color is closely related to amethyst. In fact, if amethyst is heated to 550 degrees centigrade, it becomes citrine. I hope I'm pronouncing that. For the heat eliminates the impurity that causes its purple coloration. Tiger's eye. Okay, I used to have this gemstone. It was really pretty. It was actually a lot prettier than what this image is here. Yeah, not doing it justice. Tiger's eye is a fibrous type of crystalline quartz in which thin yellowish and reddish brown bands are apparent when the light reflects off its polished surface. Now we have diamond. Diamond is pure carbon and is formed deep in the mantle of the earth, where extreme temperatures, more than 1,000 degrees centigrade, and extreme pressure, 50,000 times greater than on the Earth's surface, make it crystal. Its crystal extremely compact and strongly bonded. Hence, diamond's well-known hardness. Due to their hardness, low-quality diamonds have many industrial uses, such as for grinding wheels and drill bits. I didn't know that. Magma brings diamond crystals to the Earth's surface, along with other rocks from the mantle. These kimberlite pipes often contain olivine, garnet, and zircon, as well as diamond. When gem hunters spot any of the indicator minerals pictured below, they would do well to search the surrounding area for diamond crystals. Zircon, olivine, and garnet. I think it's garnet. Very pretty. And then we have tourmaline. Is it tourmaline? Tourmaline? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Tourmaline comes in so many colors that it probably has, at one time or another, been confused with all the other stones in this book. However, tourmaline crystals are deeply and distinctively striated. or grooved, prismatic and triangular in the cross section. Most common color is black, but some tourmaline crystals are multicolored, such as watermelon tourmaline. Ooh, that's so pretty. I like the contrast. It looks like a watermelon. Which is pink on the inside and green on the outside. I don't know if I've ever actually seen tourmaline. Okay. Beryl. If I'm butchering any of these names, please let me know. Beryl is a very diverse mineral with several gemstone varieties. Common beryl is opaque, milky green, while its rare gem varieties are transparent. All varieties form long hexagonal prismatic crystals, which are similar to tourmaline crystals, but lack tourmaline's characteristic striation. Ooh, aquamarine, super pretty. I love aquamarine. Is the blue-green to deep blue variety of beryl. While most gemstones form relatively small crystals, aquamarine has been known to form crystals weighing more than 100 pounds, although such specimens are rare. Emerald. I love emeralds. I think they're so beautiful. Emerald is a deep green variety of beryl, which gets its color from trace amounts of chromium. Emerald gemstones tend to contain extraneous matter. Indeed, the source of a stone can sometimes be pinpointed by examining its impurities or inclusions. And then we have garnet. Garnet is a relatively common gemstone. Because garnets often appear in their host rocks almost perfectly faceted crystals, they have attracted human attention for centuries. Unlike other gemstones, garnet forms relatively spherical crystals that are generally reddish in color and look somewhat like pomegranate seeds. Hey! I should make that like our stream gemstone. Pomegranate seeds. And then pyrope? I don't know. I should just have like, I don't know. I just trying to pronounce these are very interesting so far. Garnet crystals are deep red. They form in the Earth's mantle and are brought to the Earth's surface in much the same way as diamond crystals. Therefore, finding pyrope increases the likelihood, but doesn't guarantee, that diamond can be found in the vicinity. And then peridot, I think that's how you say it, is the most well-known form of olivine. Its bright apple green crystals are thick and vertically striated with wedge-shaped terminations in an oily luster. Most peridot is found amid basaltic rocks which have been brought to the Earth's surface by lava. Then we have corundum, or aluminum oxide, is second in hardness only to diamond, and as a component of the black magnetic rock known as emery, has been mined and used for thousands of years as an abrasive. Its crystals are commonly six-sided and barrel-shaped with tapering ends and are, when pure, colorless. Rubies. Rubies are one of the two gem varieties of corundum. Rubies are deep red and are formed when chromium substitutes for aluminum as corundum crystallizes. Sapphires. Sapphires include all the other variations of gem, corundum, and maybe pink, yellow, green, blue, or colorless depending on which transitional elements, such as iron and titanium, influence the crystallization process. However, cornflower blue sapphires are far most sought after. And then we have, lastly, I think that's the last one, is zircon. Oops. Zircon, that is gemstone quality rivals diamond in its beauty and brilliance, though not in hardness. Zircon crystals are typically prismatic and pyramids, and with pyramids ends, and are usually found as single specimens. They may be suspended in rock, or because they are dense and durable, small grain-like crystals are often found in beach placer or placer deposits. Natural gemstones are usually reddish brown, but when subjected to heat, they turn yellow, colorless, or blue. Interesting. When are we going to identify some gems? I would love to. Okay.
What's going on?
It's been great talking to you.
Anything for a fellow detective.
Tina Balducci. Alright. Let's
An
go.
old scale. Strange. It seems to be built into the wall.
Built into the wall.
It's locked.
There's a cherry.
Wonder why it's got all those symbols on it like that.
Ooh, it must be like a open the door? It is an old scale. What is this? +3. Are there like really hard puzzles in this game? Cherry, square, duck. -3. So it's -3 wherever I place this. Can I actually look out quiet? It is requested for the benefit of those who have retired. Guess it's supposed to be quiet. Sorry. I'm not exactly the most quiet person. Oh wait, do we look at the pictures? No. Oh, maybe I should read this. A tale of two dolls. Ill-tempered, Edna could not get her way. She couldn't get Alice to come out and play. I can't, I'm too tired, is what Alice said. I just want to go straight back to bed. Edna angrily tried to make herself heard, but all that came out was one two-part word. Why, I'm not your mother, yawning, Alice replied, till Edna the Terrible finally gave up and cried. Aw. I'm still like getting used to the parts of the train. What's in here? Oh, I haven't talked to him. Is he a DJ?
Hi, you're that Nancy person. How you doing? John Gray.
That Nancy person? Okay.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I've seen your
I'm
TV
gonna
show.
be polite.
Then I don't have to explain what I'm doing.
Yeah, you do. Wooey was. I just want to hear her say this word.
Oh, heck no. Why, you're measuring the whoosy-whatsism with your trusty
Whoosy-whatsism?
gizmometer thing.
Right now I'm taking time-lapse electromagnetic readings and recording background noise. This was Camille's private car. If she had something to do with Laurie's disappearance, analyzing these readings may give me a clue as to Laurie's whereabouts.
Are you saying that Camille's ghost kidnapped Laurie?
What to most people are ghosts are actually temporary distortions in local electromagnetic fields caused by the presence of residual psychic energy generated by the person or person.
Oh, sorry. Give me one moment. My AirPods just died.
Grab publicity. Some people can be a little too rich and a little too famous for their own
I
good.
wish we could like skip the intro.
Wish me luck. Love, Nancy.
Well, people, now that our little orientation tour is over, let's get started. Okay, I, again, am Laurie Gerard, and the first thing I want to do is thank you
So
all for
frustrating.
coming.
I'm so
John
sorry.
Gray. I am so thrilled that you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlena Purcell, I cannot tell you how much I adore those romance novels you write. Your characters just seem so real. And all that stuff you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci, only the most famous police detective in the country.
She definitely
And then
has
there's
the hots
Frank
for
and
him.
Joe Hardy. They're amateur detectives. My dad and their dad are old friends. And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend? Natalie?
Nancy Drew.
Whatever. All right, I'll bet you're wondering where we're going. Well, we're going to Copper Gorge, Colorado. Why? To solve the mystery of what happened to Jake Hurley,
He's just like,
the man who originally
his
owned
face.
this train. Because see, one day in 1903, this train
They're
was
just- why are they
found in a
staring at
place
each other
called
so
Blue Moon
weirdly?
Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert.
Why are
Only
they
the
all
engineer was on
being
board,
weird?
and he was dead. As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from the face of the earth. Oh, and two more
they
things.
just, like, not believe
Before
her?
he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world. And the train he owned, this train, his wife Camille died on it while they were going to the gold fields. It was rumored to be haunted.
She's
Oh my
gone.
gosh.
What in the world?
What the?
Hey, what's going on?
People should never go tampering with things they don't understand.
Oh, brother.
It's okay. Everybody just stay calm. No need to panic. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Well, Nancy, you're up on all that social etiquette stuff. What are you supposed to do when your hostess vanishes into thin air?
If I don't seem concerned, it's because I'm not. Laurie Gerard is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
So you think her disappearing like that is just some kind of publicity stunt?
I just think she couldn't resist showing off in front of all of us minor celebrities. What was your name again?
Nancy Drew. You and I have actually met. Sort of. I called you not too long ago when I was at Shadow Ranch. You gave me some information about Dirk Valentine.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
You don't remember me, do you?
No.
No.
Have you ever met Laurie's other guests before?
Psst, Nancy! Come here.
Hi, Joe.
Excuse me for a second.
Ah,
Hey, Nance.
Where have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the room in the car that used to be Camille's and didn't come out again. I could hear all these weird noises coming from inside.
Did you talk to him?
I was just about to go in, but the next thing I know, Joe's got my arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here, babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
He found something on the floor right where Laurie was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put it in his pocket. Then he left.
Did you see what it was?
When I tried to talk to him, he just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, I'm on the job here, Junior, so just go back to
I'm
the
on the
playground
job
and
here,
stay out of the
Junior."
way. In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime. We do a lot of undercover work for them.
Wonder Cop's probably never even been undercover.
Joe, let it go. What'd Charlena have to say?
She thinks Laurie is faking this whole disappearance thing.
She's not the only one.
How can you say that? You heard Laurie scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe. Especially girls whose fathers have given them acting lessons along with everything else they've ever wanted.
What about you, Nancy? What do you think?
I kind of agree with Frank.
You've got to be kidding.
Do you think maybe one of Laurie's other guests is in on her disappearance?
It's certainly possible.
From the way she talked, it didn't sound like she knew any of them.
Maybe that's what she wanted us to think.
Or maybe that's what one of them wanted her to think.
Well, whether Laurie disappeared by force or by choice, what we've got to do now is find her.
Absolutely.
Has anyone talked to the engineer?
Not that I know of.
Then I'm going to head up front and tell him what's happened. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Good idea. In the meantime, we'll take another look around in here.
Great.
Okay.
Catch you later.
okay, so we gotta talk to Tino Balducci. Oh my gosh, my grandma had one of these. my nonna, she literally had one of these. Like, and I remember using it.
Engineer, what do you want?
Hello, I'm one of the passengers, and I just thought you should know that Laurie Gerard has disappeared.
So?
But like in telephone version, like the dial and everything. So
Did you know she was going to disappear?
Hey, all I know is I take orders from Miss Gerard, okay? Right now my orders are to get this train to Copper Gorge non-stop. And until Miss Gerard tells me otherwise, that's what I'm gonna do.
But Laurie may not even be on the train anymore.
Look, Miss Gerard may not be a rocket scientist or anything, but even she knows better than to jump off a moving train.
But
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got me a train to run.
does she? Okay. Okay, let's go back to Tina Balducci. I think we go this. Wait, no. What's this? Yeah, to the other train car. And then we saw the gemstone eye.
pretty. Looks like some kind of gemstone.
So we actually, I read the whole thing about gemstones. I don't know. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Why not? I'm curious to see which one. Yeah, this side doesn't have one. I'm curious to see which gemstone.
This
it
must have
looks
been
like.
the sleeping car.
Yes. And we read this. Oh wait. It was in the other car. We did this puzzle, so I have to do this again. And that's okay. It was... Oops. I think it's this one. I'm gonna hit save real quick. Train! It's a really cool train, though. Okay, that looks about right. Okay, something's definitely off. This is supposed to be up here. There's 3 leaves. Up here. Two. No, this side. This side? This one looks like more orangey. Yeah. What am I missing here? I think it's... This goes down here. There's 1 leaf down there, or 1 flower. And... I feel like these 2 are wrong. Oops. Is that correct? Huh. Maybe these 2. Might be mixed up here. There we go.
Left pickaxe and lamp with buhl for safekeeping. To open what's closed, lead is the key. Or is it
Lead.
lead is the key?
Okay, so she didn't even know the difference. She's like, is it lead or is it lead? And we will have to figure that Going the wrong way. I already talked to her. We need to talk to the DJ. DJ and Tino. Okay, I'm gonna save. Yes. Who's in here? Okay, Mr. DJ's in here. Let's talk to him.
Hi, you're that Nancy person. How you doing? John Gray.
You look pretty busy.
Right now I'm taking time-lapse electromagnetic readings and recording background noise. This was Camille's private car. If she had something to do with Lori's disappearance, analyzing these readings may give me a clue as to Lori's whereabouts.
Are you saying that Camille's ghost kidnapped Lori?
What to most people are ghosts are actually temporary distortions in local electromagnetic fields caused by the presence of residual psychic energy generated by the person or persons who frequented that particular locale. That's my working theory, at least.
That's very interesting.
It's all very scientific.
Very scientific.
But the fact is, Lori's missing, and I, for one, am doing everything in my power to find her. The vibes I'm getting make me think she could be in serious trouble.
You don't think Tino Balducci will be able to track her down?
I doubt it. In fact, I kind of feel sorry for the guy. After catching those bank robbers, he can't just be a good cop anymore. He's got to be a great cop. Tough to perform under that kind of pressure.
What's your opinion of Charlena Purcell?
Charlena Purcell writes romance novels. End of comment.
Is Lori a friend of yours?
First time I met her was when I boarded this train with all the rest of you. I knew her by reputation, of course, like everyone else who reads the tabloids. It doesn't appear that anyone aboard this train is her friend.
Maybe she doesn't have any friends.
Wouldn't be surprised. Maybe you can be too rich after all.
Well, I'll catch you later.
Take care.
Sometimes I feel that being rich can be like, I don't know. I've like thought about this. It's like, yeah, of course everybody wants to be rich and like have all the money in the world. But sometimes I feel that that could be pretty like alienating, like isolating. Cuz not everyone in the world has all the money in the world. And then like, how do you know if they're your real friend or not? Like, people want to be friends with you because you have money or because of you, your personality.
If I had some music, I could play a tune.
Let's play Claire de Lune. Here's another puzzle.
It's locked.
Yeah.
Looks like some kind of sewing sampler. I wonder if there's a relationship between those symbols and those numbers.
The symbols and the numbers. Chair 19. But I don't see a chair in here. Awful Ursula? She looks pissed.
Looks like Camille was teaching herself how to play the piano. Thomasina O'Neill.
Ooh, I like the piano in this game. That's one thing I noticed. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's me.
Hi, Bess.
And me.
Hey, George,
Hey guys,
what's up?
thank you so
What's
much,
up?
Dylan next
You're the one
door.
who's on the train with a bunch of famous people. You tell
Thank
us.
you so
This
much.
is torture, Nancy.
What were you
I'm dying
streaming?
of curiosity here. Bess, just calm down. Oh,
Thank
like
you
you're not just as
so
curious as
much.
I
Hi
am.
everybody,
She's
welcome to
one
the
who insisted
stream.
we call you Nancy.
I'm no
Only because you're driving
pomegranates.
me crazy. I'm supposed to be
we like
helping her paint her room,
streaming
but
Nancy
every
Drew
other brushstroke,
here.
She's like, where do you think she is now? How do you think the
I do
Hardy
like
Boys are doing?
nostalgic
Why do you
games and
think
stuff
she
like
hasn't
that.
called? What do you think Lori
Thank
Gerard
you
is
so
wearing? Oh,
much.
George, that is so not true. I couldn't care care less what
Yes,
Lori
my
Gerard
game
wears.
crashed. It was so embarrassing.
Come on, Nancy. You're on a train full
Yeah,
of famous
West Coast-
people
West
bound
Coast,
for who
Best
knows where.
Coast.
So dish already, would
gonna
ya?
do the West
Bess,
Coast.
calm down. Look what you did. You got paint in my hair. I'm sorry. You know, actually, that looks kind of cool.
Thank you.
Nice try,
Okay,
Bess. No,
I'm
really.
curious,
You're
do
just
any
saying
of
that
you
because
guys
you're
know
afraid I'll
what
fail
my
and you'll wind up
username
having
is
to paint
from?
this dump all
Where
by
it's
yourself.
from?
George, I kid you not. You should seriously think
'Cause
about doing
not
some
a lot of
major
people do.
highlights in that color.
But
What
maybe
color
more
is
people
it?
do than I really know.
Adobe beige.
Nice try, Bess.
What's going on, Nan?
Our hostess has
Our
disappeared.
hostess has disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I mean, the train went into a tunnel, everything went dark, and when the train came out of the tunnel, no Lori. She just disappeared.
Publicity stunt.
Thank you so much for lurking. I love lurkers. Let me see. Yeah, but yeah, my game crashed. I had to start over. Yeah, it was embarrassing. But I'm learning to do more saves more frequently. Yeah, viral video, the no pomegranates. So I used to study psychology, and then I saw that when it went viral, and I was like, this is awesome. It's about like classical conditioning in psychology. And I was like, this is a really good example of it. And now it's like, yeah, my username is no pomegranates, but we embrace the pomegranate. We embrace it. But it's funny. I just thought that professor was so funny. But yeah, Dylan next door, hello. Budwin chimes, thank you. M Spear, it feels familiar, but I could be gaslighting myself. What feels familiar? Yeah, Rachel, hello. Welcome to the stream, guys. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, the no pomegranates name. Yeah. Yeah, my little brother showed it to me, and I just started dying. I was like, I wish I had a psychology professor like that. And like all the students were like, no pomegranate. She was like trying to get everybody to shout and like say no pomegranates, and they were just like, no pomegranates, haha. She was really into it. She's a good professor. Okay.
My thoughts exactly.
Remember the time she was allegedly kidnapped from her Vegas hotel room? Yeah, the guy across the hall just happened to have a camera and got it all on tape. It made the evening news in practically every city in the country. And then there was her daring escape the next morning. Only it turns out she faked the whole thing. Of
You
course,
should.
She claims her ex-boyfriend faked it to get back at her. She thought she was really being kidnapped. Like anybody believes that.
Sounds to me like somebody has been spending a lot of time reading the tabloids.
George has. Very funny. So what else is going on?
Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Budwind, Arcane Irony, thank you. Kelsey, thank you. I'm sorry, my activity feed isn't scrolling. I'm locked into this game. But thank you so much for those of you. Ginger Honey, thank you. Really appreciate.
Before she disappeared, Lori told us that the purpose of this train trip is to find out what happened to Jake Hurley, the train's original owner.
Was he murdered
Thank
or
you.
something?
No one knows. He was
I know, I
married
have,
to a
like-
woman named Camille, but she
Sorry, I don't wanna
died,
talk over
and he
Nancy.
eventually vanished while mining for gold. His train was found abandoned in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada, with no one on board but his dead engineer.
Okay,
Whoa,
one question I have is,
Have any
is
theories?
Blue Moon Canyon a real place in Nevada? I used to live in Nevada. I went to college in Nevada. I'm just curious if this is a real place. But yeah, my lava lamp, sorry. That's the only decoration I have for that nightstand. Thank you. And I have my like little diffuser back there with essential oils. It's like my streaming vibe. And I've been to Arizona. I've been to Scottsdale, Arizona, and they have a train car just like this, but it's like a bar. It's literally a bar, and they sell like It's like it's decorated from like Prohibition era speakeasy. It just looks so cool. It's all cinematic in there, and like the windows, it's like there's like a loop of like cities and rain and stuff like that. It's really cozy, really cute. It is the coolest place. If you guys live anywhere near Arizona or Scottsdale, you should check it out. I forgot the darn name. But it's like there's like 3 venues. There's a train car, there's like a ship that takes you to like tropical places and stuff. Yeah, it's really cool. And there's another one that's like Chinatown themed. It's really cool. Yeah. And the drinks are really good. They're like really nice cocktails. And they serve it to you in this like cute little like teacup. Very vintage. All sorts of things there. Yeah, they're just so cool. The bartenders were super nice. And they actually knew like a lot of history from back then too. Okay, was he murdered or something? No one knows. He was married to a woman named Camille. Alright, I'm just gonna lower it a bit. He was married to a woman named Camille, but she died, and he eventually vanished while mining for gold. His train was found abandoned in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada, with no one on board but his dead engineer. Whoa, spooky. Have any theories?
Not yet, but the train is also rumored to be haunted by his dead wife.
So first Hurley's wife dies, then Hurley vanishes, then the engineer dies, then Lori vanishes. A pattern, maybe? Bess, do us all a favor and leave the detective work to Nancy, okay?
I think I was so spooked by her yelling I didn't process the why of the no pomegranates. That's okay. That's the purpose. Like the teacher just wants to grab your attention at that point. It's like and then I think the students were just like, what the heck? Like, why are you being so extra? Okay. Has either of you been to Copper Gorge, Colorado?
Has either of you been to Copper Gorge, Colorado?
Never heard of the place. Why?
Well, that's where the train I'm on is headed. Apparently,
Copper
Jake Hurley
Gorge.
buried
I
his
said that
wife
wrong.
Camille there after she died on the train.
She died on the train? Ew, creepy.
John Gray has set up a bunch of equipment in Camille's train car in hopes of documenting distortions in the electromagnetic field caused by her residual energy.
Say what? He's looking for Camille's ghost. Don't you ever watch him on TV? Just because I watch him doesn't mean I understand him.
Don't you ever watch him on TV?
Talk to you soon.
We'll be right here. Yeah, washing the paint out of our hair.
Okay. And then we haven't talked with Tino Balducci yet, but we're gonna do that now. We already did in the previous game before this, but then it failed. Wait, which room is he in? I'm trying to remember. Wait, where is he? I forgot where I found him. Was it in here? Oh, and by the way, hints are very appreciated in this game. Balducci. I love it. Balducci. Wait, do you guys remember where he was located? Because I swear I thought it was in this one. It says quiet, and I'm like, oh, I should be quiet, but I'm like, I'm streaming. It was past this. Right? Yeah, it was past this. Yeah, he's in here. There he is. Our bestie.
Hey, Nancy, right?
Not.
That's right, Nancy Drew.
Amateur detective, huh? Ever thought about becoming a real detective? You know, like me?
You mean become a police detective? No, I never
No,
have.
I enjoy
It's a
my
great job, you
sleuthing.
know. I love it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
Tell me about them.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3
Barf.
states in 5 days?
Okay, sorry,
FBI
I should have
had
spared
no
us.
idea who the perps were. But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
I should have spared you guys. I just didn't know, so I was curious.
I heard all they had was a plastic knife from a carry-out chicken place.
You heard wrong.
Yeah.
You see, Nancy, when somebody does something
one of the
really
characters you love to
remarkable in this
hate.
country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear him down. Reporters, late-night comedians, even some of my fellow officers, all have been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous. Anyway, you should look around in here. Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
Oh goodness. I understand. Ooh, should we confront him about the thing he found on the floor?
I understand that you found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin,
The
but
entire
it
chat
turned out to
roasts
be
him alive.
some kind of slug.
He thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be what? A slug?
Where do you think it came from?
Probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
Who's another character that you guys would say is like one of the most hated characters in Nancy Drew, besides him, besides Tino Balducci? The culprit is his chest hair. Oh, that was good, Owen.
May I see it?
Sure, in fact, here, keep it. Wear it around your neck or something. That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you. The
Balducci.
Tino Balducci.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you.
What else can I do for you?
So, what do you think happened to Lori?
Well, she could have been kidnapped. She could have been tossed off the train. She
Arcane
could be
irony
hiding
from another
us.
game.
But
Victor
I obviously
from
won't know
Deadly
which until I've
Device.
gathered
Okay,
all
I haven't
the
played that game
facts.
yet. I've played a lot of Nancy Drew games. Haven't played that one yet. Gooba and Jetpack. That's a cool username. Let's see. She could have been kidnapped, but she could have been tossed off the train. She could have been hiding from us. I obviously don't know which. Okay. So are you gathering the facts?
So, you're gathering facts?
Of course. It may not look it because that's my style. I'm a low-key kind of guy. But hey, don't worry. I'll know the facts when I know the facts. The truth can't be rushed, you know.
Have you had a chance
mean,
to talk to
true.
Charlena Purcell?
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
You don't like her?
I can't stand those sappy books she writes. And seeing as I said as much during an interview on national TV once, it's a pretty safe bet she doesn't like me.
Have you talked to John Gray?
The ghost guy? Total quack. Only reason I talked to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
It's been
Total
great
quack.
talking to you.
Helping people's what I'm all about.
You're a total quack. Alright. But, love to hate that guy, yeah. I'll have to play it. I'll have to play it, for sure. Okay, and one more question. What game do you think I should play after Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon? If anyone has any suggestions, I'm curious. What was your favorite Nancy Drew game?
JH. For Jake Hurley, obviously. Must be Jake's insignia.
I've already played Scarlet Hand, Wolf of Icicle Creek. What else have I played already? Oh, I just did Blackmore Manor. Oh, and I did. What was it? The Haunted. It's the haunted house one. The graveyard, haunted mansion one. I'm forgetting the name. With the graveyard, and you have to like you're ghost hunting. I forgot the name of that one. And then I already played. Sorry, give me a minute here. I gotta remember. I already played. Oh, Treasure. What's the one where you're in the snow, in like a hotel mansion thing, and there's a ski lift, and thank you, Treasure at Royal Tower. Thank you. The ski resort one. Thank you. I played Phantom of Venice, but I didn't stream it. Scopa took me absolutely forever to beat. That was probably one of the worst puzzles. And I had one of my viewers, Ursapon. They were so helpful. They helped me with White Wolf of Icicle Creek, the fox one, the fox puzzle. That was also horrible. I wouldn't have gotten that one without them. So that's why I really appreciate hints. Ursapon, yeah. Ursapon is a legend. Like, when no one was watching my streams, Ursapon was watching, and I really appreciate it. And actually, a couple of you guys, I've seen some of you before. Yeah, Ursapon has been around, and they're awesome. They helped me a lot. Yeah, fox and geese. Yeah, that was not fun. But Ursapon, like, literally got me through that one. So I was like, thank you so much. Have I played Legend of the Crystal Skull? I have not. I saw the reviews on Steam, and they seemed really good. So I would love to. Fuelbun Jetpack, Curse of Blackmore Manor is your favorite? Awesome. Yeah, it's one of my favorites too. I loved Ghost Dogs and Moon Lake. That one's really awesome. In Wisconsin with the 50 chicken drumsticks. Yeah. That's what I remember from that lady. She ordered 50 chicken drumsticks. Find out what the deal is with those colored blocks in the drawer in the sleeping car. Are you supposed to make them a pattern with them? If so, what pattern? Wow, okay, we got a lot to do.
Still have to do that.
Okay, yeah, check it off.
Finish that.
Bess and George. Did I already call them?
I'm done with that.
Talk to Tino. Yeah, we did that.
Check.
Head toward the front of the train and see what whoever's driving this train knows about Lori's disappearance. Okay, so I need to talk to them still. The front of the train? Ooh, I just saw something.
Eliza Sandberger.
Camille called this one Eliza Sandberger. Krollmeister. Received by Jake Hurley for the price of $3.73. One Krollmeister doll with decorative red ribbon on this 16th day of June, 1880. Oh, from San Francisco. Krollmeister. Okay. Rachel, I just love that Hotchkiss goes, I don't eat meat often. So, yeah, right? The irony. What a hypocrite. Oh, my cat is walking around.
An
Miss
old
Eloise.
scale. Strange. It seems to be built into the
She
wall.
wants to say hi. Lola. Sorry if she hits the mic.
Those symbols look like the ones I saw in that sampler.
Hotchkiss would body hot one. Oh my gosh. Are you talking about the YouTube channel? M-Sphere? Like the one with all the celebrities?
It's locked.
Yeah, I just saw the one with Lady Gaga. My husband and I watched it. She had like her whole outfit. And she's like, she killed it though. She actually did really well. I was really surprised, like how well she handled it. That and Chicken Shop Date. Yeah.
I wonder what's under here, and what the deal is with those weird-looking bolts.
I wonder what's under here and what the deal is with the weird-looking bolts.
Looks like I need a special tool.
Yeah, to like turn to a certain degree. And Lady Gaga saying fashion handicapped because one of her arms was sewn into her outfit was iconic. She is so iconic. How do you feel about her blonde hair? I think she repped it. I think she looks good.
It's
She
locked.
looks so pretty. Ooh, the music. Okay, so like, where are the DJ tunes? Like, if he's DJing, where are the tunes? You get to hear his stuff? Lady Gaga sing. Oh. I think she can rock it. Lady Gaga slayed meat suit. Yeah. She did. It's a very early Gaga in a refined way. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, she looked great. So how do we find the conductor of this train? That's what they're called, right? Conductor. Yeah, train conductor. Let's see. How do I get to the front?
This door goes outside.
Okay,
Opening it now
so is this
would not
the
be
front?
a good idea.
No, it's the end. No, yeah, this is like kind of towards the front, right?
What have you got?
Talk to you later.
I don't
If
have
you need
anything.
anything, just let us know.
What about the wall phone? Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, I think I already called. Engineer.
Hi.
Is this Miss Gerard?
No, my name's Nancy Drew.
Too bad.
Wait, what?
I'm busy up here. Now quit bothering me.
Wait, how do I... So, do I have... I wonder if I have to talk to him in order to get access to the front.
A square and a duck. Now, where have I seen those before?
Okay, don't want to touch that. Hi, honey. Okay. Eloise, my kitty Lola. I call her Lola for short. She's being all over, so sorry. I thought she was gonna make her day. So the duck in the square, that was from back. Right? Yep, duck and square. I remember this. Weird how, like, how else does this move? And then this is
It's locked.
symbol that goes here, like an owl and cherry. And then we saw square and duck. Now we're looking for the rest of these symbols.
Looks like an old-fashioned cigar box. Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
Oh, that's from the periodic table. So AG means... Where's AG? AG is where? Where? If you see it, please let me know. Oh, right here. Silver. Duh. Nevada's known for silver. Silver State. Okay. So this says... So is there silver in here? Okay, it's like a number lock situation. I already read all this. I'm not gonna read them again, but I'll just quickly skim through them. Oh my gosh, Loose Goose Games, thank you so much for rating. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you had a good stream. And I'm wondering, what did you stream? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. We love Nancy Drew over on my channel, but today was horror day, so we played The Quarry. Okay, I'm trying to get in some horror games. Thank you for letting me know what you played, The Quarry. What is that about? Hong Kong. Hi, Kelsey. Thank you for coming in. Hello again. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. It's about a what is a quarry? I'm sorry if that was a dumb question, but what is a quarry? It's a choices matter type of game. You go to a summer camp and there's a full moon and things go wrong. Hee. Oh no! That sounds fun. So is it like story? Like a story progression kind of game? It's like a mine kind of, but instead of a shaft, it's a big hole. Oh. Big hole where they dig up rocks. Interesting. It's very cinematic. Yes, love that. I'll have to watch. That's awesome. That's a rock fact, yeah. That's awesome. Well, perfect timing because we're looking at gemstones here. I read all of this. Thank you so much for the follow, Loose Goose Games. Really appreciate it. You guys are so kind. Everyone is so kind. Like, that's what I love about the Nancy Drew community is just like everyone is so kind and it's just so nice to meet other people that like not meet me, but like virtually meet you guys, like other people that enjoy playing similar games. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Watermelon looks like Sour Patch watermelon. It does. I could eat it. It does. And then we have Beryl, Aquamarine, Emerald, Garnet. I read all of this before the game totally crashed, so I don't feel like reading it again, unfortunately, but I'll share it. We can skim it a bit. How do you say this one? Pyrope and Peridot? Like, if any of you guys know how to pronounce these names? Only hot, kind people play Nancy Drew games. Oh, yeah, that's true. Everybody is so nice. Oh, hot, kind people. My homies are hot and kind. Oh. That's really sweet. What was the... Oh my god, thank you for reminding me. Saving the game. Yeah, I gotta save. Let's name it... What should we name it? What have I done so far? We're looking at all the puzzles, so I'll just put puzzles for now. Yeah, puzzles. That's very vague. That's not gonna help me for next time. I got a lurk, but enjoy Nancy time. Thank you so much, Loose Goose Games. I really appreciate it. Budwin chimes. It's Peridot. Oh, a silent T. Nice. A silent T. Forbidden Sour Patch Watermelon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you so much for reminding me to save. Corundum. So, Pyrope? Pyrope? It's not like Pyrope or Pyrope, right? I would assume Pyrope is pronounced like Pyrope, but I've never said it out loud. Yeah. Okay, the rest makes sense. Rubies, sapphires, Zircon? Zircon? I think that's Zircon, yeah. And then I believe this is Beryl. Garnet, I'm assuming. Oh, Zircon. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Garnet. Oh, Garnet? Wait, really? Is that... Oh, Garnet. Okay. Garnet. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Because I was like, is this T silent or no? Like, darn it! Gosh darn it. Darn it. Darn it, I need to find myself some Garnet. Okay. One thing you'll learn about me is I'm a freaking nerd. I'm a nerd, and I'm not always a smart nerd. I'm just a nerd. Camille with Hager Anderson and Chantilly Hildegard. Nerd it! If I'm in chat and make no typos, then it's an imposter. Love it. Loves it. Oh my god, no, I'm not trying to sound like Paris Hilton right now. Loves it.
Another gemstone.
Ooh, we found a stone. I've been watching too many of her Instagrams recently. Okay, so we saw this stamp thing. Not sure where that goes. Or like what that relates to. We already saw this, right? Yeah, I already saw this. Okay. Wait, hold on. I gotta go to the store if I'm not back by the end of the stream. I'm glad I raided in twice. Yes, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Budwin Chimes, for stopping by. Please feel free to come by again. Maggie, I definitely never read the gem book as a kid, because then I would have realized that all the villains in Sailor Moon are named after minerals. Aww. Yeah, I don't think I would have noticed that either. Sailor Moon. I didn't watch Sailor Moon like most of my friends did. Like, a lot of my friends were like super into Sailor Moon, and I would like watch whenever I'd play dates with them, but I knew, like, I remembered some of the names of the girls. Yeah, and they're all after gemstones. Okay, so I keep going back to the same thing. So let's see. I'm kind of going in a circle here. It's a good time if you're into astronomy or astrology or gems. Yeah, I love astrology, astronomy. It's interesting. What is this?
This looks like some sort of game. Nothing happens. I'll bet I have to wind it up first.
Horse racing.
Oops.
That's so cool. So what am I supposed to do?
Shoot.
I have to wind it probably like a bunch of times, right?
Oops.
What the heck? It's a jumping timing game. Yes, I would love a hint. I would love a hint. Please. You press the button to jump. Oh, while it's going. So I wind it, and then do I just keep pressing it? Oh, I get it. Oh, I didn't hit it in time, right? There we go. The timing. Okay, now,
I
what do
did it! Wonder what's in here.
Thank you for the hint. I really appreciate it. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, Camptown Races! Camptown Races, sing this song. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Okay. G, G. Okay, so we gotta play this on the piano. Luckily, I don't know how to play the piano. But I do know how to read music. Okay, here's another nerdy fact about me. I used to play the clarinet in the orchestra in my high school. Pretty nerdy. Okay, so yeah, where's our musicians? Put it up here. Okay. G G E G A G E. Okay. You're a flute girly? Yay, we have another musician in the chat. But also piano from age 5. That's awesome. And singing. You played clarinet in middle school band. Yeah, that's how I started, Rachel. And then I started playing in high school. You still own it? Yeah, I still have mine too. Actually, I have it right here. Oh wait, it's right. Oh my god, it's so dusty. I still have my box. Have I taken it out? No. But I play guitar as well, and I have it in the back over there. Actually, haven't played since like for years, but and I have nails on, so it's really hard to play guitar with nails on. So I'm getting them off and I'm gonna play again. But yeah, I'm so happy I like just took it out a couple weeks ago, and like I redid all the strings, put on new strings, I oiled up the neck and everything. That sounds really funny. I oiled it. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, I play guitar as well. Not very well, but I'm like beginner, intermediate. And I can read music and guitar tabs. So that's awesome that we have other musicians in the chat. Piano and violin. Owen Spader, that's awesome. Okay, I tried violin when I was in 1st grade. And like I have a really long neck and it used to kill me, so I couldn't do it anymore. But I wish I kept going with it. You didn't go into high school because you refused to do the mandatory year of marching band. Oh, see, my high school, they had it separate. They had like a marching band and they had an orchestra, so I didn't have to do marching band, luckily. So I just played like classical music pretty much. You're also a flute. Sorry, I can't even talk. Arcane Irony, also flute girly. Woodwinds represent. Nice. Yes, represent. That's awesome. Love seeing so many musicians in the chat. Okay. How do we... I'm trying to remember. GG.
Don't do that, please. Those microphones I set up over there are very sensitive. Just about took out my eardrums.
Sorry, bro. You want to teach
You
me
can play
piano?
that thing when I'm done. I'll let you know when that is, all right?
Okay. Okay. Okay, here's my kitty. She wants to say hi, but she's being all coy and shy about it. His ears. Okay, literally me when I first tried clarinet for the first time. My parents were like, my ears. Yeah, her name's Eloise, but I call her Lola, and now she is hiding behind the monitor. She does it all the time, and I get really annoyed. But I'm used to it now. I like the music. It's guitar. In 4th grade, I wanted to play violin. But they told me my hands were too big, and they'd loan me a free cello if I played. I hated the cello, but it's a pretty instrument. Oh. So, oh. Your hands were too big. Wait, but then they said they'd loan you a free cello? Because I was just like, wait, how big is the neck of a cello? Like the neck part? I guess it is bigger, yeah. Oh, of course it's bigger, but it is really pretty. Really pretty. And they sound really nice. They are beautiful. I picked up the flute pretty quickly, but I could already... I never understood how you flute players read music. Because, like just how I learned clarinet, like how you position your fingers, it kind of, like, went along with, like, the scale on the, like on the sheet music. Like it was a normal scale, but I don't know, I could never, I'd read like my friend's flute music and I didn't get it at all. Is flute like it's kind of, it's pretty hard to play, right? I had a friend who was tall with long arms. She played a viola with violin strings. You can do that? You can do that? You need a lot of breath control, yeah. Wow. Yeah, you do with clarinet too, because of like the reed and stuff, but like, oh my gosh, like the positioning of like the mouthpiece, that's hard. It's wider, yeah, but it also worked out anyway since I quit after that year because the strings gross me out. I don't like how they feel. Yeah. I could get that. I could see that for sure. Okay. Oops. 3. We have this left. Pencil. We have a pencil. What is this for? Oops. Yeah. It says Jake kept a book on how to identify gemstones in his train car. I guess when you're looking for gold, you're liable to find other valuable rocks too. I would sure be nice to know whether he ever found the gold he spent his whole life looking for. It would sure be nice to know. Tino Balducci seems to be a lot of bluster and not much else. What's more, I get the feeling he knows it and is feeling a little insecure, which means I'd better stay on my toes when I'm around him. People like him. people like him are liable to do anything or say anything. But that's so cool that you played. It was viola, right? Yeah. Or no? Cello. My friend played cello. She was really good at it. Oh, what instrument do we hear playing right now? As we speak. Did I call Bess? Yes. It's really pretty. Few pictures. Just the eye. Wait, I don't need to take a picture. What am I doing? Okay. I played the strong bass from 6th grade through university. You mean strong bass? Do you mean like guitar? Like, sorry, not guitar, but like an actual bass? Or... By the way, hello cardboard spaceship. String. Oh, I don't... Oh wait, bass is like after cello, right? Oh, string bass. Got it, got it. There's a Clue Crew person in Australia who arranged this whole soundtrack for orchestra, and the orchestra she's in performed it. Wow. That's so cool. Yeah, the really tall one. Yeah. That's awesome. Must be hard to play. Okay. Guys, I don't really know what to do. Well, I guess I should just look at the task list. Okay. We haven't really done a lot. Wait, Lori.
Can't check that off.
I haven't found Lori yet. Wait, that's like... I don't think we're gonna find her yet. That's a whole... Okay. Head toward the front of the train. Yeah. Find out what the deal is with those colored blocks in the drawer. Are you supposed to make a pattern with them? If so, what pattern? What should we do next, guys? Find something that'll unscrew those train-looking bolts that are on the grate. Miss Lemon! Oh my god, I love lemons. Thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. And Maggie and Cardboard Spaceship, thank you so much for following. I love lemons. I have a whole thing of lemons in our fruit bowl right now. I use lemon with everything. Love your username. Thank you. Those are such cute emojis, by the way. Okay. Go to the piano. The little cowboy hat. That's cute. Go to the piano in Camille's car and see what happens when I play the tune that's on the sheet. Music. He won't let me play it. Okay, I need to find like a screwdriver for that. And then okay. Head toward the front of the tree. Yay, I'm so glad you like it. I'm glad I'm playing one of your favorites. Meowdy. Do you stream too, Miss Lemon? Okay. What should I do next? Also, is the sound okay? Like, does everything sound okay? I would love to get some feedback. Oh, that's awesome. Cardboard spaceship. Okay, I'll have to check you guys out for sure. Okay, good. I had like the crappiest microphone when I first started streaming, and then I finally like upgraded. This isn't like a huge upgrade, but it was a huge upgrade from what I was using. Lots of Nancy Drew games with these other hooligans in the chat. Yay! Hooligans! We could all be hooligans. Why not? Let's be the Nancy Drew hooligan crowd. Yeah, I'm learning. You guys are really awesome and just like easy to talk to. And I learned that there's a lot of musicians. Like, what? We're all like musically inclined? That's awesome. If you're not, that's okay. No worries. But I'm really surprised how many. Yeah, artists. Very artistic. We're very creative thinkers. That's how we are. We stream. We play music. Maybe you're an artist. You like to draw, paint. Just creatively inclined. Singing. We got a singer in here.
Yes?
What are you working on?
I'm writing my next book. I'm on a deadline, so until I write those two most wonderful of all three-letter words, the end, everywhere I go, my laptop goes, and every chance I get, I write.
The others on the train, John Gray and that police detective, do you know them very well?
I don't know them at all. Needless to say, I don't watch television, so I've never even seen Mr. Gray before. Although I do know that his profession, if you can call it that, is rife with crackpots. As for Mr. Balducci, from what I've read, his success in solving those robberies was less a matter of talent and more a matter of being in the right place at precisely the right time.
Yay! In other words, don't you think he deserves all the attention he's getting? What?
Do you think he's a good investigator?
No. You and those two Boy Scouts you're with would make better detectives. Is that all, dear?
Hold on, I want to read your messages. You do Cardboard Spaceship. You do Nancy on Tuesdays and other games on Thursdays and Sundays. Awesome. I'll definitely check you out. Highest Private Eye, welcome to the stream. Hello. Don't even pretend we are the biggest bunch of hooligans. Causing joyful trouble is our thing. I love it. Charlena, Nancy Drew fans are all just talented, attractive, fun, and smart. I don't make the rules. It's just how it is. Aw. Boy Scouts is so good. Hey team, came back to say a quick hey before I go to work. Major procrastinator here. Hello, you're talking to one. You're talking to a fellow procrastinator. But if any of you ruffians and hooligans have seen my glasses, let me know, okay? Aw, I'll keep an eye out. AKA Paris is the bravest human. She's playing the games on senior mode. Sorry, playing the game on who's Paris? Oh, okay, Cardboard Spaceship. Okay. She's playing the games on senior mode in release order. Each game for the first time. No hints, no walkthroughs. I commend you. That is awesome. I am like, I need hints. Or else I'll just sit there forever. Except some of the puzzles you can't, like, there's no more hints. Even if you look online, like Scopa, for example, you try to, like, you can't, nobody is there to tell you how to solve it. You have to figure it out. And that's what I love about Nancy Drew games, is that it gets to that point where it's like, nope, don't be a baby, figure it out. Even if it takes you 48 hours. Scopa! Yeah. That's awesome. Cardboard spaceship. Yeah, that is very brave.
What else do you know about Jake Hurley? You know, the man who originally owned this train?
Wealthy, imaginative, adventurous, stubborn, egocentric, and most importantly, he was smitten at the age of 35 by a young French woman named Camille Voulet, who died about a year after they were married.
Where was he from?
East Coast, Philadelphia, I think. His parents were British aristocrats. Sometime in the 1870s, he decided to seek his fortune out west, so he had this train custom built so that he, and some years later his wife, could traverse the mountains and plains in relative comfort.
Cardboard spaceship, do you, like, since you're on senior mode, there's no checklist, right? Like, do you write your own, like, little notes? Like, down on a notebook? Is that how you do it? Like a real detective.
So he went west and became a miner?
All anyone knows for sure is that years after Camille's death, he showed up in Denver with a pouch full of gold nuggets and semi-precious stones, which he used to purchase mining supplies. He refused to say how he'd come by them, which of course led to speculation that he had found a fantastically rich vein somewhere, although to this day, its existence remains unsubstantiated and its location quite unknown.
Correct, no checklist. Sometimes I take notes, yes, but most times I just remember. Good for you! That's awesome. Wow. Like, it's so funny. I'll play like the same game like over and over again, and I still play on junior mode. Maybe one game I played on senior mode, but I don't remember which. Well, there's so many Nancy Drew games too, so it's like by the time you're done playing like five others, then you forget like what it's all about and what the clues were and stuff. Or like you remember the plot or like the main storyline, but the details, it's very intricate. Okay, speculation.
Why do you think Lori invited you on this trip?
No doubt because I'm such an authority on life in the Old West, and because I'm so good at using old information to unearth new information. My knack for research is, well, it's a gift.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
Let me know if you run across anything juicy.
Alright. So, I'm gonna look at my notes here. Again, needlepoint sampler and what used to be Camille's train car includes the train. Is it supposed to be the train we're on? And some of the symbols on it seem to be associated with numbers. Why? And who or what is awful Ursula? Did she have something to do with the haunted train rumors? John Gray is just as gung-ho about recording and analyzing ghostly phenomena in real life as... Wait, he's not a DJ? Wait. I feel stupid now. Wait, is that what he's doing? He's analyzing ghostly phenomena. I mean, I remember him talking about ghosts. I get distracted by chat sometimes, so I'm like, I'm not really paying attention to the... Still figuring out the streaming thing. Wait, he's in here, right? This one. Would you rather date a ghost hunter or a DJ? Ooh, good question. I feel like no one wants to date DJs. Because, like, they're always around a lot of people. I don't know. I think a DJ would be cool because I love music so much. And, like, I actually watch a streamer that's a DJ. He's really good. They make bank at weddings, yeah. I don't know, like, my sister, there was a guy, and he had a really good job and everything, like, aside from being a DJ, but she was like, nah. I don't know, just because, like, they're around a lot of other people all the time. Like, party scene, you know? But... Wait, so is he really a DJ?
Sup?
Well, I'll catch you later.
Come back anytime.
The Little Book of Samplers.
Huh. The Little Book of Samplers. Surely there is no greater joy for the 19th century woman, young or old, than to bring a piece of linen to life with needlepoint, requiring only needle, thread, care... Oh, wait, never mind. Needle, thread, care, and imagination. The word sampler comes from the Latin word exemplum, which means example, which serves as a model. Thus, samplers not only allow their creators to recall what particular embroidery stitches look like when executed properly, but also to demonstrate to the world their mastery of an important womanly skill. Indeed, many a gentleman's head has been turned, and many a marriage fortified by a well-crafted sampler. It is acceptable in these modern times for samplers to take many forms. One classic is a long and narrow band sampler, which features bands of flowery border designs, as well as rows of numbers and the alphabet. Another classic is the spot sampler, a delightful display of randomly placed images or motifs. This is what a sampler is. Oh, that's like the sampler that we saw over in the corner. Well, no, he's a ghost hunter. He has a cable access TV show called Ghost Chasers. Oh! See, this is how distracted I get. Especially when, like, I finally have people talking to my chat. I'm like, ooh, chat. And then I'm like, I'm not paying attention to the game. I'm sorry. Totally my bad. Thank you for explaining it, Pious Private Eye. Well, I love embroidery, but imagine if my husband chose me because of my ability to embroider stuff. LOL. So my aunt, she literally has a whole, like, sewing room, a massive sewing room. She's like an amazing embroider, sewer. Like, it's like you're going into a sewing shop, like a sewing museum almost. Like, it's so cool. Yeah, I just wanted to share that. She's really good. She embroidered like these cute like towels and things, placemats for my bridal shower as a gift to me last year. It was like the most beautiful thing. So sweet. I love handmade stuff like that. It's just so sentimental and just I was so grateful. It brought me to tears. Yeah, love embroidery. Do you actually embroider stuff? Pious Private Eye? Oh, I do that all the time. I'm famous for yapping. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what my previous career was, because it's still kind of like my current job, part-time. And yeah, but I'm a yapper because of my job. So it definitely bleeds over into my stream life. From a former wedding industry pro, no one makes bank working only Fridays and Saturdays. If you want, you guys can try to guess my job. I feel like it'd be pretty easy to guess, but I won't say yes or no. Oh my god, Miss Lemon spilling the tea. I wish I had space for a whole craft room. Alas, yeah, she is so crafty. Like, I look up to her. She's awesome. I love that needlework was like a wife resume. Yeah, it was really sweet of her. I think it depends on the person. The DJ who did our wedding also works bars and other events during the week, so not just... Oh, cool. I've embroidered pieces for my 3 goddaughters. Oh, that's awesome! As well as several other things. I'm not fantastic, but I'm adept. I mean, the fact that you even embroider anything. I tried to get into crocheting. Yeah, I was trying to crochet this like cute little bear for my husband. I bought one of those, like, it said it was easy, like, beginner crochet things off of Amazon. And I got to like the first 6 minutes of the how-to video and I just gave up. I was like, I know I paid for this and everything, but I don't know if I have the patience for it. I've sewed before, like I've used my aunt's sewing machine, but I don't know. I should try it again though. I really should. I should give it a second chance. And I even told him I was gonna make him something and then I never made it. Most of the ones I knew were also in... Oh. Yeah, Wooble. Was it a Wooble? Yeah, I think it was a Wooble kit. Or something. That's what I learned. It's like 3D printing with your hands. Wow. Yeah, it does require... Yeah, it's a lot of patience, for sure. Okay. Most motifs are naturalistic objects that have specific meanings in the language of samplers. Here's a list of common motifs and their meanings. Duck. Marital... Oh, fidelity. Wait, what does fidelity mean? Like, I know infidelity, but then, like, what do they mean by marital fidelity? I embroider, crochet, knit, and sew. I grew up in a fiber arts house. That's awesome. It is so therapeutic, though. It's so therapeutic. Loyalty. Oh, loyalty. Okay, okay. That makes sense. Thank you. Like being faithful. Okay, thank you. Eagle, America, heart purity, square nature. Okay. Okay, this is what all the symbols mean. Harvard spaceship. You also embroider knit. You guys are so creative. Knit and sew, but I have done crochet yet. I also do Navajo weaving. Have you shared it with your stream? Cat idle. Cute. I knit, crochet. I've done a little sewing, but I'd like to do more. A little cross stitch. And I'm wanting to get into some gem art stuff. Cool. I used to do jewelry making, but it's not really my vibe. Okay, I thought about doing jewelry making, but that's pretty hard. Like, I would love to make little earrings. I think that'd be fun. Thank you so much, Pious Private Eye. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Oh, and I missed Mediocre. Thank you so much for the follow. If you're still here lurking, I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. I hope I said your name right. Mediocre? Yeah. I have shared my furniture. How cool. Okay, I'm so excited to check out all your guys' things that you create. Like, that's awesome. That's so cool. Everyone's so creative. Nowadays, most samplers are colorful variations on the 2 classic styles and largely decorative in nature. Houses, schools, and churches take center stage in some. In others, mottos, verses, and important dates are featured. There's an alarming trend among some sampler makers to use only one stitch. The simple and rather plain cross stitch. It behooves these women to remember that nothing catches the eye like variety, nor holds the heart like a multi-talented seamstress. Okay, what I'm getting from this game is like old-timey, like Western vibes for sure. And yeah, just because this takes place in Nevada. Are we actually going somewhere? This is really cool. I like this kind of history. Medio is also a psych boy. Psychology? Like you're into psychology? Mediocre? I've shared my furniture. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is a fantastic, really well done Nancy Drew game. And it makes me want to go back to the bar in Scottsdale that my husband and I went to. It was sick. It was awesome. Or sorry, it wasn't Scottsdale. I lied. We went to Arizona to stay in Scottsdale. It was for my 30th. And then we went to Phoenix to find the train car bar. You guys should seriously, if you live on the West Coast,
It's locked.
check it out. Yeah, this is such a cute game. Okay, but I need to like focus. I need to like... Okay, so this is what they're talking about, the sampler thing. So... yeah, in Phoenix. If I knew... I'm just gonna look it up really quick. I'm gonna look it up. Why not? Phoenix train car bar. It is called Platform 18 at Century Grand. Platform 18. Go there. Check it out, everybody. Platform 18. And if you don't live near there, I wonder if there's like other bars that have that's like a similar theme, you know? I've been to Phoenix a couple times in the last 6 months to see my sister, but I don't know when you can do. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, definitely go. Technically Glendale for some. Nice. How did you like living there? I like love desert vibes. I love it. It was very warm, especially in October. I found a book on... I also had some Mexican food in Tucson that haunts my dreams. Awesome. Wait, haunts? Like in a good way? In a good way. Okay, good. Nothing I've found back home compares. Wow. Oh yeah, I heard the Mexican food is like awesome over there. We had some. We did a lot of like barbecue and stuff like that. It's hot and too big of a city for my taste, but otherwise nice. Yeah, it's fun to visit for sure. Now you live in New Mexico, the same Southwest desert vibes, but smaller cities. Awesome. Oh, I know. I'm starting to get hungry too. That's awesome, Cardboard. How do you like living in New Mexico? Are there any good food places there? I'm a huge foodie. What a life that must have been. Traveling around on a train all the time, having only Jake and his engineer for company. Yeah, that's pretty isolating, but at least you have beautiful views. You guys, I really want to try the Amtrak train. Like, I saw these like vlogs on YouTube of people taking the Amtrak train from the West Coast to like Chicago or to like the East Coast. And it just sounds so peaceful because like you don't have to worry about driving. You get to enjoy the view. The only downside is like stopping. Like you can't like take as long as you want getting off on the stops, but like that is a bucket list thing I would love to do. Like hands down, before I die, I'm taking the Amtrak train. Like the views look stunning, like going through the Sierras, going through, and there's like different routes and stuff too, like up and down the West Coast, but oh my gosh, it's actually kind of pricey, like from what I thought it was, what I thought it would be, price wise, but like, and it includes like meals and all that stuff. I did all the research. I'm already like ready to go. I was telling my husband about it. Now, trying not to kill each other in the train car. No, I think it would be really fun. Like, cause you don't have to drive. Less stress on that part. Yeah, the California Zephyr. That's what I was thinking. It runs through your hometown? Leaving on a weekday is cheaper. Makes sense. Cardboard spaceship. I love New Mexican food. So many good restaurants with green chili on everything. Yum! Keep checking. Sometimes you can find cheaper tickets. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, Miss Lemon. It's so sad. No In-N-Outs either. Has anyone ever taken a train ever in their life? Like, ever. Any kind of train. Highest private eye. I wish train travel was still more of a norm between states. There used to be. I know, I agree. That would be so cool. There used to be major railways all over the place. Now it's mostly Amtrak and some smaller historical companies on closed tracks. Unless you're taking the subway in like New York. Yeah, exactly. Taking one across Missouri a lot of times. I would play spades with strangers in the dining car. Oh, you did an Oregon to Montana train and it was pretty great. That's so cool. Yeah, playing spades with strangers in the dining car. That's a great way to make friends. That's awesome. And just like getting to know people and like just meeting new people, getting to know their backgrounds. Like, so cool. You can take a train from California to Canada. Oh, I didn't know there's one that goes to Canada. We have a couple scenic railroads nearby here that are nice. Embrace and Toltec Railroad and the Durango Silverton Railroad. Yes, okay. So who was it that told me about the Nancy Drew the event thing, like the annual event thing? Like I heard that they went to where did we go in Arizona? Oh my god, why am I forgetting? Sedona, or somewhere near Sedona. They went somewhere near, yeah, Nancy Hanna. She told me about it and I checked out the website. Really cool. Oh, who went? You went, Maggie? That's sick. That's so cool. I might take it to Washington State to go to the Clue Crew meetup. I wasn't able to go to the cave dwellings, but I did most of the rest of the stuff. Cool. So Maggie, you went to the Arizona one? You're going to the New Jersey one. Awesome. I haven't been to the East Coast in so long. I want to go again. We're thinking about going to Italy this summer because I have family there. I have family in Rome. And my husband's never really been like out of the country besides our honeymoon in Mexico. So I think it'd be fun. You went to the Arizona one? Awesome. Did you have fun? Yeah, I really want to go to Italy. I haven't been since I was like 12. And I went with my dad. Just like a father-daughter trip, and we saw our family. Arizona trip was really fun. Awesome. I've only been to Venice for 4 hours, and that's the extent of my Italy traveling. Hey, but you went. When we were there last, we did Italy, Liechtenstein, Austria, and Switzerland. We went to those 4 countries in one day because like they're all pretty close. It was a long day, but it was cool to say that we went to all those countries in one day by car. And it was just fun to do. I don't remember it super well because that was over 15 years ago. Hi, Lola. Hi, honey. Here she is. Gonna say hi. This is everybody. This is my kitty, Eloise. Not very fond of me holding her like this, but this is her. I rescued her a few years ago, and she is very well adjusted now. And loves to get all over my computer. Get fur. Thank you. That was her rescue name. They named her Eloise, and I couldn't change it because I was like, it just fits her. Like, she has her like prim and proper tuxedo. And I don't know, I feel like Eloise is kind of like, it's like whimsical, but like also like sophisticated name. And so I was like, I can't change it, but I'll call her Lola. He's a troublemaker. She's so good. She's actually really good. She does get into things, like for sure. Like annoying cat stuff, you know? But overall, I got so lucky with her. And I used to actually hate cats before I got her. But we live in an apartment, so like she was the best thing for an apartment. And I'm obsessed with cats now. I love cats. I fell into the cat obsession. Like she made me fall in love. Because she's so great. She's so sweet. I got very lucky with her. You're back from the store. Hello, Bedwin. You've been to France, Liechtenstein, and Switzerland in one day? That's awesome. Music band tour. Cool, Maggie. Yeah, I call her Lola. What's your tuxie's name, Maggie? And how old? Hope you had a good store trip. Right. Most people think they hate cats, just haven't met the right. I agree. So my father-in-law, I was like, oh, you guys should come over, like blah, blah, blah. And like, they want to come over, but like, my mother-in-law is always like, no, he hates cats. He hates cats. I'm like, he just doesn't know yet. My dad too. He didn't really like cats. And then he met her and he turned into like such a softie. Like she just brings that out in people because she's so sweet. She's really sweet. Not all cats are like that though. Like I got really lucky with her. Your just California. My tuxie is almost 8 now. I've had him since he was a kitten. He was the runt, so I named him Kieran. Oh, which means little dark one. And then he grew into a giant cat. Aw. I have a long-haired black and white cat. Not sure if she counts as a tuxie this time. This is Hannah. Oh, she's so cute. I love her markings. Orange girl cat named Peaches. Also shelter name. I've had her for almost 10 years now. I think she is around 15. Wow, she's kicking it. 15, but you don't know for sure, yeah. Oh, she's so pretty, yeah. How's your orange girl cat? I've heard orange cats can be a little, like, spicy. But,
Teddy Eberhardt.
Thank you for giving the dog we call Teddy Eberhardt a home. Ooh, there's a doll in there? Is there a doll in there? She has more brain cells. That's good. My hubby's tiny tabby cat will be 20 this year. She's a she's a bewitch, but he loves her dearly. Aw. This is my orange cat, Lucy. She's also spicy. Love it. I feel like I should share that I stream as my cat and will make in-character jokes here and there just in case. How cute! That's really cute. I'll have to check it out for sure. I tried to do just like the camera on Lola, but she just moves so much that I felt like it was kind of boring. But I do want to get another camera, a second camera, like a cat cam for Lola. And I'm gonna call it the Taloscope because I'm a nerd like that. And like I'm trying to dive into like the space theme a little bit too. You aren't a cat? What? Is my life a lie? Okay. Focus, Nicole, focus. Okay. Okay, so we have a little coin. Oh, a couple little coins here. Okay, I need to figure out what to do next. So see if and how those symbols on the stove are related to Camille's car. Where's Camille's car? Oh. Can I have some help? What should I do next? Here's my checklist. May I please go to the piano? What's in my inventory? Okay, I'll show you. That's what I have. I have a pencil. Is that useless? I hope it's not useless. Yeah, sorry. I'm a yapper. Thanks, Miss Lemon. I get distracted. Sleuths in chat. Get in formation. Oh, should I keep that up? Should I keep the inventory up? This is what I have. Okay, the door to the caboose has two symbols on it. It's next to something that has numerical value. And the symbols, okay. I'm gonna write this down so that like I get this in my head. Okay, so. Numerical symbols. Next is something. With numerical value. Symbols help unlock. Oh, okay. The formation. Also, not me running back to my phone because I heard someone ask for hints in my Bluetooth. Appreciate it. The formation. He has arrived. Mediocre. Thank you. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay. Okay, I need to go to the kitchen. Wait, door to caboose. So the door to the caboose is in the kitchen. Then, like, I can't, like, sorry, my ear's itching. I can't process, like, what part of the train we're in. For some reason. Because I've been yapping so much. Did I check this? Am I supposed to, like, check this out or something? Oh my god, you got Taco Bell? Making me hungry.
Can't go outside until the train stops.
Okay, is this the caboose? Okay, this is the front. That's what I thought. Thank you. The kitchen is in the front. Wait, that was the kitchen, and then we go. So I go to the caboose. Okay, okay. Ooh, look at these.
Sadie Crawford.
Oh. Why does it say 2 left feet? Why are there 2 left feet? Ooh.
It looks like there's something behind this painting, but I can't seem to move it.
Can't you just,
an eagle.
like,
Where else have I seen an eagle?
Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. That's another thing I love. I love Dr. Pepper. Hope your Taco Bell is good. Mediocre. Oh. Maggie, you're gonna make me hungry. We just had tacos the other night too. Can't we just like take this off? Like, why do I need something special? Oh my god. Okay. My cat freaked out, and I freaked out because I heard the ice in the fridge, the ice maker in the fridge, and it scared the crap out of me. Okay, sorry. Like when my cat freaks out, then I freak out. Wait, why can't I? I'm trying to like get around to the books. Lovely. Yes, I love psychology. That's the origin of my username. Mediocre, you know the no pomegranates meme, right? Or not the meme, but like the viral video. No pomegranates. She's the best. Like, I wish my Psych 101 professor was her. Like, and all the students are just like, meh. They're just like sitting there like, meh. Already looked in here. And I'm like, you guys have no idea how lucky you are. She gets that, like, passionate about teaching classical conditioning. I love psychology.
More questions?
I'll touch bases with you later.
Remember, if it's
Here we go.
juicy,
Here we go
I
again.
want to know about it.
Going in circles. Okay, I need to go back to the back of the train. Oh yeah, save the game. I feel like I haven't done much though, except yap my life away. Yapping. Cardboard spaceship. I'm jealous. That's awesome. Wait, that was a classical conditioning lesson? Yeah, it was, because think about it, like she's trying to get everyone to hate pomegranates. Like with her, like, yeah, she's like, no pomegranate. Like she was trying, like nobody got it though, because they just thought she was crazy. They literally just thought she was crazy, but she was trying to make a point. Like, oh, if you've been told to hate pomegranates your entire, not your entire life, but like, you know, over a long period of time, then eventually you're gonna think they're like the worst thing ever. So that was her thing. I'm pretty sure that's part of classical conditioning, right? Because like that kind of had to do with like the dogs and like associating the bell with mealtime, like eating, that sort of thing. Every time they rang the bell, they associated with food, and they were exposed to it repeatedly over a period of time. Yeah. Yeah, this is a yapping stream. I don't even know what this is anymore. I'm just going in circles on the train. I'm just going in circles. This is so embarrassing, honestly. As long as you guys are having fun talking, that's all I care about. Okay, here's the puzzle. Yes, the pomegranates lady. I like how my... Yeah, we're gonna be on this train, stuck together forever, traveling through the United States. Hey, they have a cool bar in this train, okay? Oh my god, have any of you guys ever played VR chat? Because there's a world where you're like on a train and you're just like talking to people and like making drinks at the bar. It's kind of like that. But like we're doing this on Twitch. Oh, positive reinforcement. Presenting a stimulus. Really? Feeling about pomegranates to induce a behavior dislike. I could see it being something like that too. I thought it was just like conditioning in general, like conditioning someone to like hate pomegranates pretty much. But we love pomegranates here. We love pomegranates. I actually really like pomegranates. I put it in a salad the other day and it was so good. It's like a really good fall salad. I don't play it anymore either. I actually can't do VR anymore. It makes me sick. It like makes me like, I don't know if it's just because I'm like in my 30s now. In my 20s I could handle it, but now I'm just like, ugh. Oh, you're fine. We can talk about all the psychology things, whether it's right or wrong. We'll figure it out. Used to play VR Among Us. That scares... I did VR Backrooms. That scared the living crap out of me. VR Backrooms. I don't know why, but I just did it one day, and I met random people, and like we were both terrified, and like just like kind of like stayed close to each other and like tried to get through. It was terrifying. Yeah, a type of conditioning. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Owen's like, come on, focus, focus. Sorry, Owen. Thank you for being like the person that's like focused. I need that. But I appreciate all of you. I just appreciate all of you being here, so thank you. Okay. Fuss with the coins. Okay. Wait, do I have all the coins that I need? Yeah. Yeah. I'm very slowly in the early beginning stages of streaming, as you know. I gotta figure this out. Yeah, so... But do I have all the coins? Oh!
That square and that duck look very familiar.
Wait, so do I just... I think I need more coins, right? This is a numbers game for sure. Wait, we already unlocked it? What? Okay, this I'm learning, and I'm not getting distracted for a split period of time, but this puzzle unlocks different types of doors on the train. Whoa. Whoa, sick. So... What does this do? All of a sudden the train like falls off the falls off the track. Oh, it's a puzzle? Puzzle of some sort. No, my mouse is dying. Sorry, give me a sec here. Owen's like, finally! You did something in the game! Let me just... Okay. Derailing the train. Do we get to derail the train in this game? Notice how I said, do we get to? My messed up thinking.
If those are candle holders, they are very strange.
No. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh. Put it down there for now. Okay. Candle holders. Oh, thank you so much for coming to the stream, Budwin, Chimes. Really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by.
Wonder what's supposed to go here. Looks like I need to enter 8 letters into this thing. The question is, which 8 letters?
Oh, Bud. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so this is probably like a name of some sort. Obviously. Ooh, another puzzle. Okay. This doesn't turn in into anything. What's okay, so we discovered this room.
Silver. What do all those colors have to do with silver?
Oh. I know exactly. It's that little, like, colorful puzzle that has the silver periodic table of element abbreviation. Ooh, got another one. That'll help us unlock another part of the train. Bye, Mediocre. Thank you for coming by. Really appreciate it. Oh, good. Thank you. I hope you have fun with your friends, IRL.
Looks like to make this thing, whatever it is, I'm going to need a spyglass, a pickaxe, and a lamp. Citrine, amethyst, zircon, those are all gemstones, I think.
Okay. This is part of a letter. Okay, I hope I opened every drawer that I needed to open. There's nothing else under there. This has like train music vibes. Sorry. Are there any like scary moments in this game? Okay, this is the puzzle. Wait, what was I supposed to do with this? Wait, oh, I should have taken a picture. That was dumb.
What's going on?
You've been a big help.
Not a problem.
Not. Not. I gotta go back. Not really, it's not really a jump scare game. Okay. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, because I get scared so easily. Ooh, this door. Yeah, okay, so for this, what was that? It was in the desk. Okay, so it said, wait. No, not that one. Check inventory. Nope. Okay, I need to put those on the scale. And then... Here we go. I'll take a picture. Wait, how do I zoom out? Wait, is there no zoom out option? We can unlock. Oh, I can? Orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. I'll just write it down. Orange, blue, green, red, Got it. Okay, let's do this. Orange. Green. Wait. Blue. Green. Red. Hi, baby. Red. Purple. Yellow. Yes. Okay.
Wilson carbide and acetylene works.
Dear Jake, September 7th, 1897. I have sent you 2 lamps, which you should receive by the end of the month. When you get them, simply place carbide in the lower chamber, water in the upper chamber, then use the built-in flint lighter to ignite the jet of gas, which results. As you'll see, the carbide lamp is an exceeding practical device, especially for people in your dark and dangerous line of work. Would that you or I had invented it? In your last letter, you sounded quite despondent, old chum. I suppose this is understandable in view of your failure to strike it rich. But I am living proof of how quickly misfortune can turn into good fortune. Little did I suspect, 5 years ago, that my attempt to produce aluminum would instead produce calcium carbide, or that calcium carbide, when placed in water, would release acetylene. Yet suddenly, I was the surprised but happy owner of the patent for an inexpensive way of manufacturing an extremely flammable gas.
Always your friend, Thomas Wilson.
Just as I became wealthy, when I sold that patent, I had no doubt that you two will someday be handsomely rewarded for your efforts. Continue to keep me apprised of your adventures, dear friend, and never ever give up. May the lamps I sent you soon light your way to the gold you seek.
Looks like a pattern for some kind of dance step. Maybe I'd better keep this.
Ooh, we get to learn dancing? Okay. In the process, the color wheel I use, who knows, maybe. Oh yeah, we already did that. Okay, so
I'm done with that.
I know. Oh, so I was already done with that. Okay.
Check.
Okay, go to the piano.
Still have to do that.
Oh yeah, he needs to tell us when we're able to do the piano puzzle. Find something that'll unscrew. Yeah, I don't think I found that yet.
Can't
No.
check that off yet. Check.
Something tells me the scale that's built into the wall in Jake's train car does more than just wheel. We already
I'm
know.
done with that.
Figure out why a square and a duck.
Haven't done that yet.
Oh. Okay, so the next puzzle will be opening this. See if and how those symbols on the stove are related to those symbols on the sampler in Camille's car. They have something to do with the scale in Jake's car, maybe.
Still have to do
Yep.
that.
Okay. Figure out. Wait. Okay. Figure out how you're supposed to move that painting. Okay, yeah, we need to figure that out.
Still have to
Yeah.
do that.
Keep your eyes peeled for more slugs.
Still have to do that.
Yeah. Tell friggin' apparently left the pig and axe and lamp.
Haven't done that yet.
Okay, we're still
Haven't done that yet.
figuring all this out. Okay. Next, we should find something that'll unscrew those strange-looking bolts that are on the grate in Camille's car. I play the tune that's on the sheet music. Should we try the piano next? Figure out why a square and a oh, okay. Those are the symbols.
I'm busy
Oh.
up here. Now quit bothering me.
Oopsie. Okay. So
It looks like this thing opens
Okay.
up.
So the
But
puzzle
how?
at the back of the train is going to open this, I think. That's my prediction. Okay, so now we have these. Just have to mess around. Okay, now we need to get the duck. Ow. Oh, darn it. I don't know why I thought I unlocked it. Well, thanks. Thanks, Miss Lemon. I don't feel like I'm crushing it at all. Oh, I get that, like, I solved it and I didn't. I think I'm still missing another coin, right? Yeah, the engineer is like, screw you. Okay, so do I need another coin to solve this? That's what I'm wondering. There are 4. Okay. I need to find it. Fourth coin. Knowing me, I'll take forever to find it. Ooh, what's over here? Carson Carbide.
Carbide. Just what I need to make that lamp I found work.
Sweet. Okay. Anything else that I need here? No. I want to try to find something that will help me take off. Ooh.
That could be one of
She's
the gems
pretty.
I need. Maybe Tina will let me take a closer look.
Tina, can I please see
What's
that
going on?
pretty stone?
Do you think I could take a closer look at that cougar statue?
What, that cigar clipper? Go ahead, take a look.
I'll bet I need this stone
might-
to build that thing in the diagram I found. But if I remove it now, Tina will know I'm onto something. Interesting. I just wanted to get a good look at it, that's all.
What else can I do for you?
Gotta stay on the down low here.
Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it.
Okay, yes, I would love a final slug hit. When you get off the train. Oh. So they do stop. What's this? I can take it. Oh, yeah, the slugs. Okay, tell Frank and Joe Hardy that Jake Hurley apparently left the pickaxe. Sorry, the pickaxe and lamp I need for that contraption. Did you use the 3x3 keypad in that fancy room car? No, I don't think so. I'm sorry. Oh, did you tell me to do it before? Sorry. I'm very sorry. Which keypad?
Jake said a pickaxe goes here.
Oh, okay. 3x3 pad? Is it the one with like nothing on it? Yeah, how do we do this? Oh, it's just one of those puzzles. I feel so not genius right now. The opposite. I feel dumb. Okay, so it's one of those where like you trial and error. Oops. This one. This one. Okay. No, I had a... Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. You're all good. I forgot myself. Wait. This one. Dang it. No, we already tried that. I already tried that one too. And then what? And then which one? Bottom, top, right. Nope. Yes. Okay. I want to do, like, every time we solve a puzzle, like, take a sip or something. Of tea. Whatever
Lori?
beverage you're drinking.
Oh my gosh! I never thought you'd be the one to find me.
We
No
found her!
offense. Nadine?
Found her!
Nancy.
Nadine.
Nancy Drew.
Well,
My
as you can
cousin's
see,
name.
I wasn't really spirited away by ghosts or anything. That bookshelf in the dining car, you step on this thing in the floor in there, and it slides open. I practiced disappearing for
Okay, no
weeks.
worries, Owen, no worries. Okay. As you can see, I wasn't really spirited by ghosts or anything. So she made an act. It was all an act. I knew it. I practiced disappearing for weeks.
So it was just all for show?
Well, not entirely. See, here's the deal. My dad wound up with this train when he bought out Noram Shipping. They'd been storing it in this old warehouse outside St. Louis for so long that everybody had just forgotten about it. Anyway, after like mass begging on my part, Dad had the train restored to working condition and got me an engineer and track permits and all that other stuff until finally, here we are, on our way to find out what happened to Jake Hurley.
Of course, she gets everything she wants. Mass begging. Okay.
I think you were going to explain why you kidnapped yourself.
Oh, right. Well, see, I was one of the first people in like 100 years to set foot on this train, okay? Everything was just the way it was when Jake disappeared. Except, I also found this.
Oh, special.
It's a letter that Jake wrote in 1901 to his niece back east. He was real paranoid about claim jumpers, which is why he never told anyone where his mine was. But he was also afraid something would happen to him and no one would ever know where it was. So he wrote this letter to his only living relative, Ruth Kensington. Here, take it.
You want me to have it? Why?
Because you found me. See, in that letter, Jake tells Ruth that everything she needs to figure out where his mine is on this train. He also warns her that his wife's spirit is on the train too, which kind of creeps me out. But the thing is, to find Jake's lost mine, we need the train.
How do you know this Ruth person didn't find the mine decades ago?
Mostly because I found that letter in the wastebasket. It was like she'd gotten so ticked off, trying to
Slay.
follow her nutty uncle's clues, that she finally said to heck with the whole thing.
Okay, so you want me to try to figure out where the mine is? What about the other people you invited on this trip?
So you want me to try to figure out where the mine is?
Uh-huh. As for the other people on board, if you want to show them that letter, go ahead. It's totally up to you. We're going to Copper Gorge because that's where Jake buried Camille, so I figured his mine might be somewhere around there too. But if you think we need to go somewhere else, you just let me know and I'll have the engineer take us there.
She has like one of those voices that's like, it's like that actress, and I'm totally forgetting her name. Anyway, it's very like, da 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 da. I don't know. I can't describe it. It's kind of like aloof a little bit. Yeah, kind of like Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton does like that baby voice, and she's like 40 years old. But she does that like sliving. Everything is sliving. Yeah, Paris Hilton with a bob. Yeah. Yeah, how come you didn't try to find it yourself? How well do you know? Yeah.
How come you didn't try to find the mine yourself?
Maybe I did. Or maybe I just thought letting other people try to find it would be a good excuse to throw a party. I like parties.
I like parties.
How well do you know your guests?
Well, I don't know you or those Harvey guys at all.
Hardy. Frank and Joe Hardy.
Whatever. I didn't know John Gray before this either, but I love his show. And I figured he'd jump at the chance to investigate an honest-to-goodness haunted train. And now that someone has finally found me, I can finally go meet him for real.
What about Charlena Purcell?
I just know her from her books, which are so good. In fact, I just started reading her latest one, The Moon Tells No Lies. See, what I'd really like to do is write romance novels. Everybody who knows me says I'd be really good at it. In fact, a while back, I sent Charlena some ideas, you know, just to see what she thought.
And?
She hated them.
She hated them.
How well do you know Tino Balducci?
I met Tino right after he got famous for solving those robberies. Inviting him here for this was a no-brainer. I mean, what an awesome detective. And those piercing eyes of his, you just know his mind's in there going 90 miles an hour.
Oh my god, she has the hots for him. Why? Oh my gosh.
Bye.
You go, girl.
How old is she? How old do we think she is? I want to read a Charlena book. I love historical books. Aw, yeah, no, like vintage, like, or not vintage, but like, yeah, historical romance. It's actually romantic because it was really hard to communicate back then. So writing love letters all the time? Oh. Wish I could get love letters all the time.